Thank you. With Beijing Youth Daily, there are a lot of positive reviews on the recent movie Homecoming, which is adapted from a real-life operation of evacuating Chinese citizens from abroad. And viewers say that diplomats taking care of these Chinese nationals are probably the closest to war zones besides soldiers. Minister Ma, as a veteran diplomat, can you talk about how you and your colleagues act on the principle of serving the people through diplomacy? Thank you.
It is pointed out in the report to the 20th CPC National Congress that all of us in the party must stay true to our fundamental purpose of serving the people wholeheartedly, ensure that we are acting for the people and relying on the people in everything we do, and breathe the same air as the people, share the same future, and stay truly connected to them. The movie Homecoming touches its viewers because it tells a good story about our value of putting the people first. In the movie, a line is repeated quite a few times. The motherland will not give up on any of her citizens. We will take you home. This is a most eloquent explanation of serving the people through diplomacy. China conducts diplomacy for its people. We in the Chinese diplomatic service always put the people front and center, follow the principle of people-centered diplomacy, make every effort to meet the people's expectations, and firmly safeguard the lawful rights and interests of overseas Chinese nationals and legal persons. Our overseas compatriots' safety and well-being is our consistent focus of attention. When the pandemic struck, we put people and their lives first, giving out Spring Festival packages and health packages to Chinese nationals in over 170 countries. Under the Spring Sprout program, we have assisted more than 4.6 million Chinese nationals in getting vaccinated. In the past 10 years, we organized close to 20 emergency evacuation operations for overseas Chinese nationals and processed more than 500,000 consular protection and assistance cases that benefited millions of Chinese nationals. After the outbreak of the Ukraine crisis, the diplomatic service, acting on the decisions and instructions of the party Central Committee, swiftly evacuated more than 5,200 compatriots from Ukraine safe and sound. Given the current security situation in Ukraine, the Chinese embassy in Ukraine is organizing the evacuation of our compatriots there. I wish to take this opportunity to once again remind Chinese nationals in the country to step up security precautions and preparedness and evacuate and get in touch with the Chinese embassy in the country in order to evacuate as soon as possible. In the past 10 years, we have handled more than 2.7 million calls for help on the 12308 hotline of the Ministry's Global Emergency Call Center for Consular Protection and Services. In a bid to transform and upgrade our consular services, we have slashed the fees for Chinese nationals applying for consular documents. We're developing a platform for smart consular services. We have innovated with our services to allow the processing of passport applications in the cloud, remote notarization, online scheduling of appointments, and mobile payment. We are letting data do the legwork so that the people do not have to make the physical trips. We are improving the functions of China Consular Affairs so that Our compatriots overseas can better interact with our diplomatic missions by tapping on their screens. China has so far reached agreements and arrangements on various kinds of mutual visa exemption with 150 countries. The Chinese passport is becoming ever more valuable. While maintaining robust control over the spread of the COVID-19 virus, we have opened fast lanes for cross-border travels of personnel and issued the Chinese version of health certificate for international travelers, which has proven instrumental for traveling amid the ongoing response to COVID-19 and stability in the industrial and supply chains. The homecoming journey of our compatriots abroad is a journey the diplomatic service must travel to deliver our duty. Serving the people through diplomacy will be our abiding mission. We will always put the people above all else, keeping our roots in the people, our mind on the people, and our efforts oriented toward the people. Under the strong leadership of the CPC Central Committee, with Comrade Xi Jinping at its core, we will continue to carry forward the cause of China's diplomacy in a way worthy of the people's confidence. Thank you.